Hello everybody, it's Threshold Breaker, and welcome to Battlefield Hardline Beta. The game mode in front of me is Hotwire. This is by far one of my favorite game modes in the beta, and it takes place on levels such as Dust Bowl and Downtown. There's a total of 5 mobile capture points, A through E, and in Downtown, the vehicles you are able to use for the mobile capture points are 1 gas truck, 2 coupes, and 2 sedans. From your deploy point, both criminals and cops, you're also given vehicles, 4 sedans, 2 coupes, and a motorcycle, and a helicopter. You can outfit your coupe or your sedan with countermeasures such as a fire extinguisher or a smoke screen, and upgrade them with maintenance, reinforced chassis, LMG armory, anti-armor armory, which is an RPG, which is a good weapon of choice in this game mode, an anti-air armory, a lock-on shoulder-fired missile. Also given the choice of 3 new paints on top of the basic one you were given. Personally, once I unlocked it, I like to rock the black if I'm playing both for the cops or if I'm playing as the criminals. Now the initial spawn point for these mobile capture points are always the same, and if they are damaged beyond repair, will instantly respawn back to the set location. Unfortunately, as of right now, there's no bonus for taking the gas truck. In fact, many players who have put a couple hours into the beta now have started to avoid it as it is a big moving target for bullets, RPGs, and grenade launchers. Now that being said, I have to credit the developers in making something that big, mobile, and still fun to use, even though you know that you're going down with the ship 9 times out of 10. And that's not to say if you go down with the ship, you're worthless to your team. If someone blows you up in that gas truck, baby man, they're gonna feel it. Even within 10 feet, and rightfully so. I mean, it's a gas truck. You essentially just set off a bomb by blowing that thing up. Typically, my weapon of choice during Hotwire is to take out my vehicle during the game mode is the RPG. Now, before you guys go, oh god, you noob, I use it for my aggressive playstyle in the game mode. In this game mode, the RPG has a 2-round non-refillable limit and can only be used from being a field pickup or stored in the trunk of your car. That is primarily what I use to take out the mobile capture points, simply because it is the most effective. I leave my M416 for the infantry. Also, it is extremely beneficial to have in the back of your coupe or sedan to disable or destroy the enemy helicopter who is laying waste to your teammates. And if that doesn't finish it off, shooting it with your trusty M416 will. While you're in your car, you're not impervious to bullets. Bullets from your weapons do appropriate damage to air and land vehicles. You often get shot out whether you're the gunner or the driver, so always make sure to have a health pack and a ammo crate to supply you with as much needed health and rounds at all times. In this case, by playing aggressively, I am giving teammates the ability to get mobile spawn points and win the game. Keep in mind though, by doing this, let me repeat myself, I do not generate the most points by fragging the most people in the round. You know the saying that could be heard from the mountaintops in any Battlefield game? PTFO, PTFO, PTFO. Could not be any truer in this game. Developers are adamant about making the gameplay geared towards the objectives by rewarding you with a ton of points for holding on to the mobile spawn points as long as you can. And they should. This provides players with greater incentive to capture the objectives in a game versus going around and fragging every enemy in sight. I've been gone on 3,000 point streaks while in the vehicles for an extended period of time. It's probably one of the best feelings in the game mode to see points continue to climb as you help your team. Now, Downtown, one of the levels that you play in Hotwire, the game mode, features a cityscape and underpasses and overpasses and a crane levolution. It's a fantastic experience that will leave you searching the level to find new things to do, whether you're in a car or on foot. I really love the cars and how they had the ability to go wherever they wanted during the game mode. Jumping off the highway into a building parking garage to escape a helicopter pursuit from the enemy players is just one of the many things to do in Downtown. One of my personal favorite moments is escaping pursuit by jumping off the parking garage structure onto a catwalk that leads into a central plaza space encased by 2 buildings and driving back onto the road to intercept an enemy player. And overall, I have never felt the level design of Downtown infringe upon the way in which I like to play the game. In fact, it is a very enjoyable experience as you have an even playing field from both air and land vehicles. from the urban cityscape to the rural desert dust bowl. This level is surrounded by hills and mountains on 3 sides, and having 2 opposing spawn points are well hidden from each other and easily allow the opposing teams to make their pushes into the map at the start of the round. Towards the end of the round, a sandstorm will roll in and complete the end of the game. What I really enjoy about this level is that there's plenty of maneuverability for your vehicles. You're not just limited to the main and the crossroads of the map. If you want to bust through a backyard fence, go over a couple of trash cans to catch the enemy mobile capture point, well, you're able to do that in spades. It really gives you a sense of freedom and ownership of your gameplay. Not only that, but you have vehicle flow and movement is far superior to anything that I have ever seen in a Battlefield title. I, for one, am glad that they worked so hard on that, considering it's a main feature of this game mode and the game as a whole. With all the positives I could think of for the specific game mode, I'd like to touch on one thing that I find to be a bit sensitive for the game mode to me. The one I'll really go after is the 2-second delay when you're getting out of a vehicle. While I am on the fence about this because I can see it from both sides, say if you're driving and someone pops out of the opposing vehicle with a powerful weapon such as the RPG, you should be able to have that ability to run them down because they were silly enough to jump out of the car. I guess what I'm saying is that should it be a full 2-second delay? Is that too much? Ultimately, to me, I guess it's not, because clearly here it was a non-factor. As it stands in the game, you're holding one of the most powerful guns in the game, so to have a very minimal negative effect like that, to me, is a fair balance. So far, this game mode is one of my favorite with Battlefield Hardline, and I'll continue to play it more as the beta goes on, and I encourage you guys to do the same. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, please leave a comment and a like below, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next episode.